Hi everybody, well I'm back. Gardening season is taking all my time lately, but I had to get on and do a video because something I've been trying to order for 2 years finally arrived. And I also have a new deck to go through and play a little catch up. It's a possibly rainy day today. It's cold. There's another freeze warning tonight. So I'm taking seedlings inside, outside. This is my day. My strawberry plants arrived yesterday. The planters are ready. I drilled holes in the bottom of this huge bucket, wash tub actually. It's ready to get planted. So I'm doing a video because I figure I have an hour and a half here to get a video done, have breakfast, and change clothes and get out there in the garden. So retirement, I don't know who is bored in retirement. I never have enough time to do all the things I want to do. So anyway, let's start out. The story. For 2 years I've been trying to get a Kelly Bear. Mama Bear, beautiful felt bag for one of my decks. And I keep missing out. And last week I got on, she said she was coming on like at 9 a.m. I got on there at 8:30. I was on her site. I kept hitting the enter button, hit it at enter, 9 o'clock, nothing. Finally at 9:03, the page came up with a couple of decks. They were all in somebody's basket at 9:03. They had to have gotten on there before me. So the only thing I can figure is that it was coming from England and maybe, it showed up later here. Then I read an article that said that if you're on the internet all the time, your server, and every server does this, they slow down your Wi-Fi. So you can buy a gizmo, I don't know, it's maybe about close to $100 or so, that'll actually stop them from doing that. But I think that's what happened. That's why I keep missing out, because they keep delaying my signal. Anyway, so I gave up thinking I would never get one. So what did I do? I did some research. I took some videos on how to do that sewing technique. I said I'll make some of my own. So I ordered, finally, I found a company, a private company that is selling some stuff to the public. And I bought this whole bag of beautiful felt. Now, the universe is funny. It's like years ago when I was smoking in my youth. If you lit a cigarette, the bus would come. Well, I knew if I had ordered something like this and ordered the embroidery threads and ordered the needles, I would get a Kelly Bear bag. That's exactly what happened. So here it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So let me show you my Kelly Bear bag. So I missed out on the first thing she did this past couple of weeks, but then she had another one and I got on again. And this time I guess enough people had bought the others, but even when I got on this time, there was only what I thought was this one left. And it was, and then I found out later there actually was another one. I just didn't show up on my page. And I realized that I think maybe why somebody didn't buy this one is because the first picture that she had of it, it said that it was baby pink. But it didn't look pink in that picture. It looked like it was more of a cream color. And I hit on the picture to get it to expand. And when I got the picture to expand, I could see that it actually was like a baby pink. So I quickly took it to the cart. I hit the pay button. And here it is. And beautiful, beautiful pink paper. Oh, look, I love that. Look at this. Handmade with love. I'm absolutely sure that's why her bags are so popular. Thank you, Kelly Bear. Let's see what we have here. And oh, there's a little thank you here. Isn't that sweet? Oh my goodness. So thoughtful. Oh my goodness, look at this. Turmeric. An invigorating blend of the finest turmeric, ginger, and galangal. Well, I love that. I love that because I only drink herbal teas. And look at it. Oh my goodness. I mean, you can't get any more personal than this. It says, thank you, June, for supporting my wee business. It means so much to me. I hope, like your new pouch, if you are happy with your purchase, an Etsy review would really help me out. Warm wishes, Kelly Bear. And then she has these cute little stickers on there. Absolutely would support it. In fact, I went in again when she had other decks and I missed out. She had some earrings and stuff, but I was only interested in the decks. So, but I was interested in one with a really dark green, because I have a deck that I would love for that, but maybe I'll try to make one. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, this is so sweet, look at this. And it is pink, I don't know if you can see, but it is pink. And the reason I chose this one of the two that it turned out that were only left is I like the fact that this ribbon had a little more substance, because I figured trying to put a deck in here and wrapping it and unwrapping it all the time would probably cause a problem, you know. And look, it has this beautiful little star here. Look, there's a little star. She puts these beautiful little charms on her decks. And they're so beautifully finished, and the fabric is so soft. I wonder if it's as soft as this, the ones that I bought. Yeah, it feels pretty soft. And look, inside there's this gorgeous little heart. I mean, is that not delightful? It's so charming. And look at her stitches. I mean, everything here. Look how perfect those stitches are. Look at that. Ah, I have a deck coming probably in the next 2 weeks. Because I paid for this deck in February, but it's a second edition of a very popular deck. I won't tell you now what it is. But it's all beautiful pastel colors, and I have no pastel color deck. And it's also a very inclusive deck, so I can't wait to see it, because I think that may be going in here. Although it seems to come in a very nice box, so we'll see. But I'm sure I'll have no trouble finding a gorgeous deck for this beautiful thing. I love it. Oh, God, it feels so good. Thank you, Kelly Bear. See her on Etsy. I'll put her Etsy place in the comments underneath this video. So now, I already opened this box, so you wouldn't have to sit here and wait for me to open this box for this deck. I got this deck because I saw my daughter with this deck. She's my phone. I forgot to turn the phone off. It's probably my son. He calls me every day. So anyway, this deck was one that my daughter bought. She's very interested in tarot now. She's doing a lot of reading and studying. She already has 4 or 5 decks. And this is a deck she showed me, and I fell in love with the Hermit card. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, so anyway, I don't know what. I'm going to stop a second and. Well, I'm back. Yes, it was my son. He calls every day, unless he's in Europe or something. And even then, he'll try to call. So, the Star Tarot. This is about my daughter Erin. I spoke to her. We speak every day on WhatsApp because she lives in Germany, and she's been opening up. She's always been very intuitive, but she's now been. Her guys are now talking to her, and she's with a group of people in Germany who've been doing table tipping and tarot cards. She was told that she's one of the 3 sisters who were famous here at the turn of the century in the United States, 3 sisters who were doing tarot. And evidently she's the reincarnation of one of them, but I believe it because she's so intuitive. And now she was doing automatic writing. Now the guys are talking to her, and they're telling her that they want her to take a trance course. And she said, well, if I can find a good one, I'll take it. And of course, the next day, it comes up that there's a new trance course being offered at the Arthur Findlay School in England. And she's already taken a mediumship course there and did very well at it. And then she's done an online course with them recently, did very well with that as well. So she's just opening up big time. And now she's reading the Pollock book, and she's so enthusiastic about really learning the history of tarot and stuff. So I'm encouraging her to try to get a site on eBay. Not eBay, but on YouTube. So I think eventually she will, but you know, like me, she's busy with her indoor garden because her apartment in Germany has a cold room. It's like an outdoor room, but that's enclosed like a greenhouse. It's not heated, but it's an atrium, and she has all these plants growing there. I mean, she has a fig tree, and it's a small space, but she's got a fig tree, she's got a kumquat tree, she's growing all kinds of kale and vegetables organically because she's in a mainly vegetarian diet these days. She's been off sugar for a couple of weeks, and she's just doing everything she can to get her vibration up, which is high anyway. And these days, she's just going through the roof. So anyway, she showed this deck to me, And I saw that hermit card. I'll show it again in case I erased it on my first go. And I thought, I've got to have that deck. And also, I read about it and I did other reviews on it, or I saw other reviews on it. And it wasn't just the deck. I mean, just the one card. It evidently comes with an excellent book. And so that card, and plus the fact that it is a beautiful deck, and the fact that it has this great book, made me say, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Because these days I'm being very careful about what I buy. I just don't want to buy a new deck just so I'll have to a reason to do a video. So I don't know what I'll do videos about in the future, but you know, I'm just going to see where it takes me. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is the book. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, and oh my goodness, look, it's got all the colored photos in there. Wow. Oh, this is my reading tonight. I just put a bread baking book in my car to return because it was a terrible bread baking book for me. I bought it I didn't buy it, I took it from the library just for I want to see what their pizza recipe was. They had a pizza recipe in there they called Neapolitan pizza. It was not Neapolitan pizza, it was New York style pizza. Neapolitan pizza is not made with all-purpose flour. Neapolitan pizza does not have oil in it. Neapolitan pizza is much higher hydration than that. Wow. Okay, so, oh my goodness. There's an article here called Finding Your Lifetime Birth Personality and Soul Card in the Tarot. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Okay, let's see. And what else is here at the back? Do they have any other things in here? And they do have spreads. Good. Let's see, what kind of spreads do they have here? I'll show you. Let's see. They have a yes-no spread, but they don't show the spread. They just tell you. They have a focus spread to help move through confusion of juggling too many things at once. I should tell my daughter to do that. She says the Two of Swords keeps coming up for her right now. And her husband said, honey, aren't you maybe spreading yourself too thin? Okay, then there's a Destiny spread. Oh, they do show the Destiny spread. There you go. The Destiny spread. Okay, so there are spreads. Oh, I love that. Okay, looks like a really thorough book. I could see why people said, you know, you can buy it just for this book. Oh, I'll be using this book for more than just this deck. And let's see, this deck, this is the second edition by Kathy McClelland. It says, Your Path to Self-Discovery Through Cosmic Symbolism. Wow. Okay. Let's go look at these cards. And look at the box. I love the box. Isn't that pretty? And it does have that light cardboard, but it's not moving around in there. It looks like it's more stable than some I've seen in other boxes, so it's a nice box for it. But, you know, I think I would just like to put this box up where I can see it every day, you know, because I just love that. I'd love to get a print of this. I'm going to have to see if there's a print of this, because this, to me, this is the most one of the most beautiful hermits I've ever seen. And, of course, I love owls, and it's got the owl in there. Wow. Just wow. Okay, so let's see how this comes. Okay. It's beautiful. Oh, my God. Look at the beautiful gold gilding on this. Wow. I'm going to keep saying wow, I think. And let's see. It's wrapped up with just this little sheet here. But I learned a trick. I think it was Lisa Pappas's website or her site. She said if you take some of the cards out, which I'll do, then that thing releases really easy. I used to struggle with these. Now I don't have to struggle. Okay, well, this is amazing. Okay, what I'm going to do is make life easier for you and me is I'm going to move my camera in a position so you don't have to see me anymore and that you'll get a really good look at these cards. So I'm back to using my older camera because I found that the newer version I bought of the same camera, the sound isn't as good. There are things with this camera that actually aren't as good as the old camera. So I switched today with the old camera. So I'll be right back. Okay. So we'll start all over. Back of the cards. Let's see. Here's the back of the cards. Back of the card is beautiful. Okay, so now we have the first card is the Fool. Fool. Yeah, these cards were sticking together, so I had to start all over again. So let's see here. We have the Magician. Yeah. The artwork is really beautiful in these. Wow, this Hierophant is gorgeous. I mean, every one of them is beautiful. Lovers. Yeah, some of these cards are wanting to stick together, so I'm sure once they are used, they're going to not stick together again. Gorgeous Chariot. Strength card. And here's one of the big reasons I bought this desk, which is the gorgeous Hermit card. Fortune. Justice. Hangman. Very nice Hangman. You have to be careful as I go through these because they are sticking. Wow. Very interesting Death card. And I love the fact that they don't have borders. A very interesting Devil card. The star is lovely. Beautiful Moon card. And we have the Sun card without the horse and rider, but we do have a child there. The yin and yang symbol here. It's very pretty. Let's see what else we have here. Judgment card. There's a Native American theme for the Judgment card, which I like. World card. Okay. Now they're changing colors for the other suits. Let's see, for the wands, we have the warm tones, which suits the fire sign of the wands. So Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. It's going to be interesting reading the book and see, because it doesn't have the typical Rider-Waite symbolism of someone standing near the water waiting for their ship to come in. Okay. Four of Wands. Seven of Wands is a very powerful card. Interesting, Eight of Wands. Instead of having all these wands going at speed, I guess they're using that energy, those lines to promote a feeling of energy in the card. Nine of Wands. I'm still having to separate these cards, so excuse me for not smoothly going through them. Ten of Wands. Wow. I have a wonderful time just looking at each card and just getting the feelings of it, because I can see that they're very evocative. Prince of Wands. So I guess that's sort of the page. The Knight. Queen. I like that there's some sense of inclusivity with this deck, you know, with the Native American, and now you have different races showing up here. I like that. I like that people are doing that in current decks a lot. And then we have the Cups, which suitably has blue, which is a feeling of emotions, intuition. Oh, these are beautiful. Two of Cups. Well, I'm glad my daughter showed me this deck, because I probably wouldn't have thought about buying it. Of course, the minute I saw that Hermit card, I probably would have been very interested. Oh, excuse me while I separate cards again. Okay, Three of Cups here. Interesting, the Four of Cups. No one's handing her anything, but she's definitely, maybe she's meditating to try to make a decision. Let's see. And then we have the Five of Cups. Now this is more Rider-Waite with the 3 spilled and 2 still standing. We have there the Six of Cups. Very sweet with the children, you know. The Seven of Cups. A little bit of illusion here. Huh? Illusion. Choices. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Now we have the Princess of Cups. Pretty, pretty, pretty card. Nine of Cups. That's a Knight of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Cups. And I'm separating cards again. These definitely don't feel like they want to get separated here, so hold on here. Okay, we have the King of Cups. And now we're into the Pentacles, which transition from the blue to the green. Money, money, money. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Interesting that they more color choices in this one. Four Pentacles. Beautiful Five of Pentacles card. Some feeling of the Rider-Waite with the cold and the light. So instead of a church light, they have a light coming this way here. Beautiful, beautiful card. Okay. And again, we have another Native American homage here with the Six of Pentacles. Another pretty, pretty card. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. And again, this one here is a little bit of an homage to the Rider-Waite with the lady of the manor with the bird. And the beautiful manor in the background. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles with the family, the abundant family. Okay, and then we have the Princess of Pentacles. Oh God, another very pretty card. And again, more American Indian feeling here. That's gorgeous. And the Queen of Pentacles. This is a thick deck because of the quality of these cards. King of Pentacles. Now we get to the swords. So they're using a lot more blue for the mental aspect here. Beautiful Two of Swords card. That's gorgeous. And Three of Swords, very Rider-Waite. The Three of Swords. Wow. The Four of Swords, just taking time out to rest, recuperate. And the Five of Swords. Interesting with the Six of Swords with the water. They're putting the water in there, and it looks like a native Eskimo in there. I love it. Six of Swords, great. Oh wow, Seven of Swords. Oh my gosh, wow. Ah, that deer. Ah, my God, amazing, just amazing. Seven of Swords. We have Eight of Swords. Again, Nine of Swords is very, very Rider-Waite. And Ten of Swords. Wow. I'm glad they're not necessarily spilling the blood in the Ten of Swords. It's a beautiful card. And we have the Prince of Swords. And we have the Knight of Swords. There's a beautiful Queen. And a very powerful looking King of Swords here. Wow, that is a gorgeous deck. But look how thick this deck is. This is amazing. I have no idea how this is going to shuffle. Let me see if I can shuffle them. Oh yeah, they're shuffling. Okay, I will be able to shuffle. I probably won't be able to riffle shuffle. Let's see. Will they kind of spread out? Yeah, they'll spread out. They'll spread out. Okay, I'll try a riffle shuffle, but I don't hold any I don't hold any hope that they're going to be able to be riffle shuffled. Let's see, unless I do it a different way. Yeah, not really riffle shuffles, but that's okay. You know, this deck is so beautiful, it's worth it. So anyway, I'm going to change the camera view here. Okay. Hey, that wasn't too bad moving it back. But it took me quite a while to get it set up on the table. So I think what I might do in the future is set up that second camera for the close-up shots so I don't have to do all this editing. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is do a very quick pull of my cards here. So we look for a card of the day for everybody. And let's hope we get some, not repeats, because out of the 44 cards in here, I keep getting the same cards. So hold on. Okay. And I'll show you look at all the cards in there. You see that? So the universe keeps sending the same cards, and I mix them up. I mean, I really am mixing these things up. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Oh, one fell out on its own, and I picked one. Okay, let's see what I picked. I've had these two cards before, and I've only done these maybe 10 times, and the same cards keep coming up. Okay, so the one that came up from Spirit says, fear is an excuse for immobility. It's a place of non-movement. Fear is eliminated when you are willing to take responsibility for your recreations. Yeah. Say, yeah, exactly. We created it somehow, either from a thought or through karma or a belief. So anyway, I'll hold it up here. Everyone's take a good look. Fear is an excuse for immobility. It's a place of non-movement. Fear is eliminated when you're willing to take responsibility for your creations. Okay, now let's see what I pulled. Reaction is a knee-jerk effect off of a circumstance. Response is an assessment of the situation in order to take appropriate action for a desired outcome. The master is one who has learned to respond. So here we go. That's it. And also what I could have written, but when I wrote these, I wanted them to be little short blurbs of wisdom. But the thing with reaction often is emotions come up and we don't want to feel them. Either through ego or it's too painful to feel it, and so we just get mad at somebody, or we get upset, or we get impatient. But it's usually because we don't want to feel whatever we need to feel from whatever that occurrence is. So response is better. Feel the feeling, look at the situation, think, okay, can I change it? Do I want to change it? How can I change this? Because that's the only way you're going to have peace and joy. And peace and joy comes when you're willing to take your power and use it and put your ego aside and start doing the work that you need to do to live consciously, because all part of this is living consciously. So anyway, no more seriousness. I'm glad to be back. I'll be back when that other deck arrives in another week or two, and or maybe before that. But right now, I've got to go plant strawberries. So I've got to take off these nice clothes and put on my grubby sweats and head out to the garden, because I have to uncover those seedlings, and I have to take care of strawberries, and it's a busy day. I love you all so much. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. I love you, I love you, I love you. Namaste, everybody.